Welcome to the Smart Guys 251 podcast. It's your boy Ski. I got my boy Ray Ray in the building. What it do?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. We blessed. We blessed to be here, man. So we got a couple things to talk about on tonight's show. We're gonna start this off with game one preview of Oklahoma City and the Pacers for the 24-25 NBA championship. So I'm gonna start. I'm gonna ask you, Ray, how you feel about this game one matchup? Who you got?
Shoot, man, I'm gonna tell you, the Pacers is tough.
Yeah,
They like very they tough, man. They tough.
yeah.
Um, but so is the Pacers. The Pacers gonna be good. I think this is gonna be a really good series. Game one, shoot, the way the Thunder playing, I'm gonna have to say Thunder. But I think every time each team go home, I think they're gonna have the advantage, and it's gonna show. So I think once the Pacers go back home, I think they'll be fine. But I think this series is gonna go at least six or seven.
So who you got game one?
I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go OKC. But I can see. I don't really see no upset game one. I can see one game two, but game one,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go OKC.
Okay.
Well,
So I got the Thunder either a sweep or in five, gentlemen sweep. Only advantage I give Indiana in this series is Rick Carlisle. He done won a championship. He done lost a championship. He also was the coach of the not the bad boy, but the Pistons with Billups and them before Larry Brown took over. So that's the only advantage I give him is coaching. But from top to bottom, I like OKC. Tomorrow night's game is going to be rocking. Their second finals appearance, and trust me, it's gonna get ugly. It might be a
you
30
think
point. Yeah, man.
you think it's gonna get ugly tomorrow?
Listen, Indiana like to play fast, but OKC like to play fast too. And they cause a lot of turnovers, and they feed off turnovers. They feed off turnovers.
You think
Like,
it's gonna
like
be a high scoring series?
yes. Think about this. Neesmith, and I absolutely love his game. He played defense, he shoot the three. They got Neesmith, Neymar. They play great defense. But here's the thing: Jalen Brunson was like 6'1". Shea is 6'6". They're not gonna stop him from getting his shot off. They're not gonna do all that stuff that they were doing to Jalen Brunson. Ain't gonna work with him. Ain't gonna work with him. He get into the cup and he get into the line. So like I said, I see a blowout. I see a blowout tomorrow. But I see it going either 4 games or 5 games. That's it. That's it.
I don't know, man. Like the Pacers have
What,
the
what,
depth
what,
for it.
hold on, what Mr. Petty said? Miss, hey, you can't be mad at the Pacers. We're gonna get to this next topic. We're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna tell you why y'all lost.
Hold on. I don't see his comment. Why I don't see his comment?
It's on the screen. Oh, well, hold on. I got it on there. Go ahead.
Hey, look, the Pacers, anybody.
We finna
A
get to
lot
the
of people
Knicks.
don't.
Hold on, we
A,
finna
a,
get to the Knicks.
a lot of
So
people don't. A lot of people don't give anybody from the East a chance to beat OKC. I give Pacers a chance to beat them. Like they have a chance to beat them. I thought the Knicks could have beat them.
you know, well, they showed the stat line. Said they were 29-1 against the East this year.
Dang. Shoot. Oh shoot. I ain't know that.
Yeah,
But I don't care about the stats. I think the Pacers, because the Pacers was like they like a sleeper team. They were
I love them.
struggling in the season. They were
Yeah, but
struggling in the season, and then they hit that gear
they
towards
just
the
had to get that
end.
rhythm. They just had to get that rhythm.
And they
Yeah,
hit the gear before they got to the playoffs. They hit the gear
yeah,
towards the end. and they
Yeah.
start winning. So right now, the way the Halliburton been playing, Siakam been playing. If
That ain't
Halliburton played if they
that,
play the same way they played against the Knicks, they have a chance to win.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, the Knicks. We're gonna get to them in this next topic. But when you look at OKC, Shea 6'6", Jalen Williams like what 6'6" or 6'7" or whatever he is. Dort is their best defender. Then you got Jalen Williams plays defense, Shea plays defense, Alex Caruso plays defense. The little guard Wallace that come off the bench play good defense. Isaiah Joel come in. They got Williams. They got the other Jalen Williams. Then they got Chet and Hardenstein. Bro, all that stuff that they would like Siakam was going to work, that ain't gonna be like this series, man. You can put Dort on him. He can't post Dort up like that.
I think Siakam gonna have a good series.
Ain't gonna be like
He
what
really
the
might.
Knicks.
He really might be the key to the whole series.
Nah, they over in 4 or 5. I told you, listen, before we got to the playoffs, well, I told you, OKC we're going to the finals, they're gonna win it. They too loaded, man. Now, Indiana, I like Indiana. They loaded, they deep too. But OKC just a better team. They got the better player. They got let me ask you this, okay? Shea and Halliburton, who win that matchup?
I think it's gonna even out.
No, I'm saying who win the matchup? Who gonna be winning the matchup?
I'm saying I think they're gonna even out.
You think it's gonna cancel out?
Yeah, I think Shea gonna that's why I'm saying Pacers got a chance, because I think Shea gonna have more points. But Halliburton gonna have the 20 and the 10 assists.
But they're two different type of players though. Halliburton is a pass first guard, and Shea is a scoring guard. So if you say they cancel out, okay, they cancel out. Jalen Williams.
I'm saying they canceling it out. I'm saying they canceling it out because
I know
Shea gonna outscore him. Shea gonna outscore him. But if you add Halliburton 20, 22, 23 with his 10 assists, it's gonna be the same effect on the game.
Yeah.
So then we have to go bench, which I think
we ain't even we're gonna
they're gonna start starters first. We stand starters first.
Yeah. Okay. I don't feel like he's gonna score 20, 22, 21, 22 in this series. Number one, OKC the better defensive team than the Knicks was. You can't hunt matchups in this series versus OKC. Ain't nobody on the court a weak link. Nobody. So you can't, like they were putting Jalen Brunson in the pick and roll and they was getting on him. You can't do that in this series. It's over with. All right. You go Nembhard, Jalen Williams. Who in that matchup? Nembhard and Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams gonna cancel him. He gonna win that matchup. He gonna win.
It's gonna be close. I think that's gonna be close too, though.
Shit no.
They probably gonna put Nembhard on Shea, the guard.
He too little.
Nembhard about 6'4", 6'5", ain't he?
Man, Shea 6'6".
That's okay. That's close enough.
No, ain't that close. I'm gonna leave him up. He's 6'4". You 2 inches shorter, and my arms are longer too. I'm 6'6" with long arms. Nembhard don't even look 6'4". He like a short 6'4". You know how they say you like Curry look a lanky 6'3". He like a short 6'4".
Nembhard look lanky a little bit to me. He got long arms.
He got a little wide base, but you got like I said, Jalen Williams. I got Jalen Williams. Okay, small forward. You go because they run Nembhard, Neesmith be starting. They got Dort. Dort gonna play defense. He gonna take somebody out. He gonna take somebody out off like defense wise. So
he's a good shooter. He good 3-and-D. He's a good 3-and-D player.
Great. Yes. One of the top 3-and-D. Okay. Then you got Chet and Siakam.
Chet and Siakam. Siakam gonna win that.
I'm going with Chet. I'm going with Chet.
Now Siakam gonna win that.
Because think about this. Siakam like to shoot fadeaway, post shoot fadeaways. Chet is 7 foot. You ain't gonna be able to be banging. You ain't gonna be doing all that dying up. You gonna be doing all that dying up.
I mean, like I say, Siakam is underrated as a player.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Julius Randle had 2 good games versus Minnesota. I mean, not Minnesota. Yeah. 2 good games versus OKC. That's it. 2 good games. They was able to take him out. I don't think Siakam was going to be scoring 26, 27, 28 points this series. And then after that, you go with Hartenstein and Miles Turner. I like Miles Turner.
You think Chet gonna be going? You think Chet gonna be going past Siakam?
Who is gonna go?
Chet can't go off Siakam.
Why he can't?
I'll be listen. Game 1 tomorrow. You gonna find out.
What I'm saying? Why? What I'm saying? Tell me why he can't.
Chet ain't no defensive player like that. Like he's 7 foot. He ain't gonna be. He not faster than faster than Siakam. Mm-hmm. He not faster than Siakam.
Now we talking.
Yeah, he not faster than Siakam. He not more athletic than Siakam. Siakam can get a shot off on him.
Okay.
Now on the other end, it'll be a problem. But
hold on. He's 7 foot. He long and he can block shots.
Siakam ain't finna be going to the post on him.
No, but he like to go to the basket. Man, think about it, Ray. You just say Siakam 6'8", 6'9". He's 6'8", 6'9". You trying to go to the rack and lay up over a 7 foot dude that got long arms and he can jump. He don't jump like Tim Duncan. He can jump well over a piece of paper.
Chet is like Rob. Chet is a defensive player, but he can't go at Siakam.
Well, I'm saying Siakam ain't got no bag. Well, what you mean?
He ain't got to have one.
No,
he just faster than him. He just start off going to the goal faster than him.
Man, you ain't watching.
He's faster than him and more athletic.
You ain't watch Chet. You ain't even watching Chet. You gotta watch Chet. Tomorrow you'll be able to see. Okay, so you got Siakam winning that matchup.
I think Hartenstein been playing just as good as Chet.
They complement each other. So that's what I'm gonna go with the Miles Turner. So the Miles Turner
winning that battle.
You think so?
Yeah, he winning that battle. You about to maybe change my pick for game 1.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine.
Keep on naming these players. Keep on naming these players.
Come on, Hartenstein. I got Hartenstein.
Miles about to take him to the deep end of the pool and drown him.
Man, you ever seen Miles Turner walk? Seen Miles Turner walk? Yeah. I like him too because he shoot the 3, but I like Hartenstein in that matchup. And Hartenstein play defense.
Miles Turner about to take it. Whoever they got.
You ain't see how Cat was just doing Miles Turner?
Yeah, but that is listen. OKC ain't got no Cat. They ain't got no.
Hold on, Chet can score just like that, taking them off the dribble and stuff. Even with that, Chet and he gonna try to get on Chet a little bit too.
Hey, look, almost everybody that you name is more athletic than Cat, though. Sorry, Rob. Almost everybody that you name almost more athletic than Cat.
So let me ask you this:
Cat a big body though.
Okay,
Cat bigger than them.
What I'm saying, Cat, his legs and stuff set up and knees, he not need it. Miles Turner ain't too much farther from that. He might be a little worse. When you watch him walk, man, it's over with. I like Hartenstein in that matchup. All right.
Nah. What we gonna win that, man? You gonna win that?
All right, we're gonna go to the bench then. You take him out, don't take Hartenstein. Because Hartenstein gonna hit that little floater. That's all you gonna see.
That's all he got too. That's all he got too. Is that floater.
That bitch be going in though. That bitch be
all
going
he got is that floater too.
All right, so go to the bench. You got Mathurin. I like Mathurin though. You got Alex Caruso. I like Caruso I like Caruso over Mathurin because Caruso make an impact on the defensive end and the offensive end. Yeah,
Caruso got some really good defense. Like if he not on the all defensive team again, hey, everybody that's watching, Smart Guys 251, tune in, like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah,
but
come here.
but yeah, somebody asking me what the thing is right now, so
Okay.
I'm sending it to him.
Okay.
But Caruso, if he not defensive player. Not defensive player of the year, but if he's not in on the all defensive team, they should consider him. He got to be at least on the third team.
Okay, hold on. We got another guest, Mr. Allen. Mr. Allen in the building. Okay, what's up, Mr. Allen? How you doing? What's happening?
What's going on, y'all? That's a fact, Rob. That floater nice, Rob. That floater is nice.
So we discussing the game one tomorrow versus OKC in Indiana, and we talking each player. We're breaking down like who gonna win their matchup. So Mathurin and Caruso, I got Caruso. I got Caruso. Who you got? Who you got?
You said Caruso and who?
Mathurin.
Mathurin, man, all day.
Yeah.
Mathurin, man, you about to make me change my pick.
Hold on. Mathurin ain't gonna deal like Caruso gonna deal, man. Mathurin he's just found him a little rhythm in that toward the last few games of the Knicks series.
Caruso
That's all you need.
But Caruso play defense though.
All you need.
He gonna defend. What's up?
All you need is to find a rhythm at the right time.
Yep.
You want me to tell you? Look, the league. Listen. The league that I listen.
You ain't got to
hold on, Ski. Yeah. Ski, listen. The league I was in. I saw the referee last week. He called me trash. I was behind. I was walking in the gate. He was behind me. I ain't see him. He said, "Man, you trash." I said, "I don't trash." I said, "You were calling the game trash." He said, "How you gonna wait till the end of the season to play your best game? You should have been playing like that all season." I said, "Shoot, that mean it came at the right time."
No,
man, nobody expected.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
You gotta click at the right time. If Mathurin started clicking,
hey. And you looked at his game 6 and stat, he didn't play that much in game 6. So listen, I'm going with Caruso over him. Then you got TJ McConnell, and you got Wallace, number 22 with them dreads. Wallace. I like Wallace over McConnell. What you like, Mr. Allen?
Don't sleep on McConnell though.
I ain't sleep on. I know what he can do. He play good defense.
Hey, Mr. Allen know what he talking. He come right in know what he talking about. He coming right in know what he talking about. You sleeping on McConnell? You is.
No, I ain't. McConnell play. He can play defense and he can shoot the mid range.
He got that little mid range.
Yeah, I know that. So Mr. Allen, who you
taking?
Plays too. Who you taking in the finals?
Man, I'm gonna say the Pacers in 7.
Oh, okay. Hey, he about to make me change my pick.
Let me put my boy B stuff back over here. This is what we rolling with right here. In a tough foe. Hey, in a tough foe. In a tough foe. So listen. Now Mathurin. Oh, I forgot Obi Toppin. Got Obi Toppin. I like Obi Toppin off the bench for Indiana.
Yep.
But you got the other. Hold up. But you got the other Jalen Williams coming off OKC bench too.
He nice.
Yeah. He nice. And the other dude Williams, number 34. Yeah.
Hey.
See what
you got Joe too.
Yeah, I ain't even got there for you. That's what I'm talking about. See, I keep going. Out of OB Toppin, that's it.
Hey, take. Never mind. Hey, okay. All right. That's nephew right there.
Okay.
That's nephew right there. Pacers and 7.
All right. So I got Pacers. I mean, you got Pacers in what 6?
Who said that?
You. I'm asking you. You got Pacers in 6.
I ain't really getting no. I just said I think
Okay.
that every home team will win they game.
Oh well, hey, give us a prediction, cause Mr. Allen said he like the Pacers himself.
Man, I done changed my pick.
I'm glad.
You done name all the players.
Yeah,
You done
I'm
name
glad.
all the players. I done told you who I like.
Yeah.
Everybody, even it out. I like the Pacers with the deeper bench.
Yep.
Man, I got Pacers in 6.
So the Pacers ain't got the deeper bench. See, listen, Ray, you hard headed. You've been going against OKC all year, and I told you. But they gonna show you. They finna show you.
What I took them over them?
Yeah.
You know why though? If they were healthy, I feel like they could have beat them.
What you mean healthy?
Aaron Gordon was hurt.
Come on now, Ray.
Aaron Gordon big now. He no pause. Aaron Gordon is big in the series.
Hey man. That wasn't gonna work. Them folks were going home.
Shit, Jamal Murray were hurt too. And Jokic were hurt.
He wasn't hurt. He was sick. But he came back in that. Hold on. He came back in that game that he was sick. He scored them points. So the next game, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. You out there, if you that sick, don't play.
Jokic hurt too now.
Huh?
Jokic hurt too now. He showed that. And the elbow was messed up.
Man, his feeling was hurt. They had Caruso down there and had him in a straitjacket. Michael Porter Jr. Michael Porter Jr. was hurt. Now Michael Porter Jr. was hurt for sure.
Yeah,
with that shoulder.
Shoulder was hurt.
I get
that's what I'm saying. Hey, Michael Porter Jr. big in that series. Aaron Gordon big in that series. Jamal Murray big in that series.
Okay.
With them being healthy, I feel like they had a better chance to beat them. Okay. I ain't saying they would have beat them, but they definitely had a better chance to beat them.
Hold up. They were healthy last year and they ain't make it to the championship. So listen, injuries are part of
the game. Who beat them last year?
Minnesota.
Exactly.
Last year.
Not OKC though.
It don't matter. I'm just saying. This the same team from last year. They got played with injuries, but they ain't gonna fall from last year. Listen, I told you all podcasts long since we've been on. OKC was going to the finals and winning the finals. I told you that. They just too deep. And they all understand their role. That's what I'm saying. They understand
they might lose tomorrow though.
Who?
OKC.
They gonna smack me.
But Ski, I ain't been right on the Eastern Conference side.
Yeah, and I give you that. You've been right.
I've been right all the way on the Eastern Conference side, and I've been right on the West side.
You know I'm on the West
side. No, wait. I've been right on the West side. Unless we were talking about OKC and the Lakers. That's the only two I was wrong on.
You were wrong. I was
wrong on this.
You said the Lakers were going to win. Listen, you disqualify yourself. You said the Lakers was going to win the championship. That's when I knew you
said that. Said that.
Right?
I said it, Mr. Allen. I said it. Listen, Mr. Allen, I said it. And the games that they lost, they were close and they had a chance to win too. All the games that they lost against Minnesota, they had a chance to win. Man, I feel like some of that was coaching error. Some of that was they just was not ready.
A lot of it was coaching error. How the hell you don't play no bigs, man? But listen, that's another story for another day.
How you play a 40-year-old 48 minutes? How you do that?
He the GOAT though.
But listen,
he the GOAT.
I ain't even finna go there. Listen, we finna move on.
Here you go. Ain't no other 40-year-olds that did what he did. So we're gonna leave that there.
Comment. We're gonna answer this comment, then we're gonna go to the next topic. MVP.
I was talking about the finals MVP.
Yeah, that's what you talking about.
Oh, the finals MVP. that's rough. Cause look, we gonna go ahead and say, would you go say Mr. Allen Halliburton?
Yep.
He was wrong. He was wrong.
Yeah.
He was wrong.
I don't know if he was robbed, man. Siakam did enough to get it.
Oh, did you see the stats? I told you.
Yeah, Siakam did enough to get it.
No, he didn't, bro. This Halliburton had 21 points, 10.5 assists, 6.5 rebounds, 2.4 steals. The rest of his stats look way better than Siakam. All Siakam had was points. 10.5 assists, bro. 21 points.
No, listen. You know why he lost it? He lost it when he had that bad game.
Hey, listen. Siakam ain't scored 50. He ain't put them on their back and they won. They lost.
But I'm saying that when he lost it, when he had like 6 points that game, he had went for 36 to like 6. That's where he lost it at.
This is what I'm saying. See, Ockham didn't have a good game either. He didn't put him on their back because they said he their best player. He didn't put him on his back and win. That's all I'm saying. He didn't do that. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't mad that Siakam won it, but I could see Halliburton win it too. You know what I'm saying? So everybody thought they were gonna get him to Halliburton, but
he should have got it. He should have got it.
I ain't saying he ain't get robbed of it though. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like he got robbed of it. It's just like the way y'all said about what's his name?
Jason Tatum. Oh no,
yeah,
Steph Curry.
Jason Tatum didn't get robbed of it.
Steph Curry got robbed.
Of it.
Steph Curry got robbed with that $80 shit. He got robbed.
Yeah, I remember last year.
You can't have no good game. You can't have no bad game like a 6 points, and then the other person had like 30 or 28, and then
who had that?
I'm talking about Siakam.
He had 17.
Okay, well, whatever. It was more than 6.
But you the best player. You didn't pick us on your back and win. We lost.
But I understand why they gave it to him. Because he like 6 points, so you're gonna be like, oh, you had 6. Like, where's your average at?
You know why they did that? Because his daddy had ran down there in that crowd. That's all.
Nah, man, because Siakam, like say what Siakam averaged like 24 in the series. Siakam like 7 points off of his average.
Man.
Halliburton is like 15 points off his average.
No, it's Halliburton for a series.
That's okay though. That's okay because Halliburton finna win the Finals MVP. That's more important than
y'all got Halliburton. I got Shea. So we're gonna go to the next topic. We want to talk about Mr. Patty. Come on, report to the chat. I seen this coming a mile away. They had to get him out of there. What you mean you ain't see it?
I didn't see it.
Come on.
Me neither.
All right, y'all ain't pay attention to his sub. You know he don't like the sub anyway.
Nah, I pay attention to that.
All right.
Well, I know Mikal Bridges said that earlier in the season because they playing too much.
Yeah, and he tried to come out and deny it and say this, that, and third. But you got a bench and you don't even use it like that. You know what I'm saying?
He's always been that way though.
Yeah,
he's been that way at every stop.
Rose. Yep, Derrick Rose, Minnesota Timberwolves, and you know what I'm saying now. Yep. So I think it was the right move.
Every team he had a good team.
Yep, I think it was the right move. I don't know who they're gonna get though.
I mean, I don't know. It don't look good for somebody to take you to the Eastern Conference Finals and then you fire him. Yeah. Like, hold on. That don't look good. That don't look good because he didn't have a bad season, but it do look bad when you have an Iron Man and Miles Bridges saying he playing too much and this man don't miss games. This man don't take games off. So when one of your best players is saying we playing too much, that look bad.
It does. So, like, I seen it though because they felt like that was a championship team. If they would have made it to the finals and lost, he wouldn't have got fired. They felt like that was a championship team. They brought Cat over there. They feel like, and they got, they had what's my boy name? Fake Scottie Pippen. What's his name? The cat from Toronto.
OG.
OG, yeah, and Anobi. Yeah.
OG trash, man.
Fake Scottie Pippen. They brought him over there.
Y'all call OG trash?
I say he the fake Scottie Pippen.
No, OG nice, man. OG got the game. He got the game. He got the offense and he defensive. He long arms and everything. He got some game.
But I just seen it coming. The offense, they didn't work Mikal Bridges.
I don't know about that, right?
Yeah.
He nice, man. Like OG nice. OG, a couple of games I seen him help the Knicks win. Like being a vital part of the Knicks success. Yeah. So in the playoffs. So OG is nice. OG is sometimes he too nice. If he could just go ahead and just like have that, if he had his mindset right, he could have told them and went on ahead and helped them win.
Yeah.
Cause he had like how I be talking about Cat being the best big man shooter of all time and all that. If Cat really like tapped into his potential then the Knicks should have
So
won.
soft,
Or if
man.
OG tapped
hold
into
on,
his
hold on.
potential, then they should have won.
Have you seen Cat walk? Have you seen him run? All right.
He look like he be struggling to run. For real. He be like he be running so slow.
He's standing up like that. Yeah, man. All right.
And you see
So
no feet?
yeah,
You see no feet?
Yeah, 21 shoe size, ain't it?
You know what's it's like you know what about like Cat and other big men, like they look better as when they in high school. Like they look more athletic, they look like more normal. They get older, their knees come together, they look like Kenny Smith running to the board when their knees going together like this. They don't look right no more.
They be a little deformed.
Yeah, and I'm like they look more normal when they're younger. And then they just get to the point where they, I don't know, man. Maybe if they put too much weight on them, and like I don't know what be the problem with them.
Oh,
they've been called too long.
Yep, we gonna move on from old Thibs. So we're gonna start bench and cut of these small forwards. So when I call them out, man, y'all know how to start bench or cut. I know it's gonna be some crazy shit. Get ready. All right, first one. I got Caron Butler, Rudy Gay, Corey McGetty. Start bench and cut.
Caron Butler, Rudy Gay, and who else?
Corey McGetty.
Yep. I'm cutting Corey McGetty. I'm gonna start Rudy. I'm gonna bench
Caron, Tough Juice, Caron Butler.
Yeah, I'm gonna bench him.
Yeah.
Man, I ain't even gonna get on my phone for this one. Last time we did this, I was on my phone, so I knew a lot.
You finna get on your phone again?
Huh?
You gonna be back on your phone? What?
I might, but I knew more than everybody that was answering these questions. That's why I was like on them. Like I knew more than everybody that.
No, you did.
Except you, because you already know, because you the one setting it up, so you already knew who did what. I
ain't looking at no averages though. I'm just going straight off the dome.
Caron Butler.
Yeah.
Corey McGetty.
And Rudy
Gay. Shoot. I'm gonna go start Corey McGetty. I'm gonna start him. I'm gonna bench Rudy Gay, and I'm gonna cut Caron Butler.
You said what?
You heard what I said, and that's just at the top because I just remember Corey McGetty used to get to the cup a lot. I remember Corey McGetty used to get to the cup.
Hold on, Mr. I'm finna get mine. And you can ask like that. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start Rudy Gay. I'm gonna bench Caron Butler, and I'm gonna tell Corey McGetty get the hell out of the gym. Holla at you. Get the hell out of the gym.
I'm gonna go back to my phone. You right. You predicted this.
Corey McGetty, ball head ass got to go. He got to go. So
Tough juice.
Yeah. So all right, moving on to the next one. I'm finna get you now.
Hold on. Why you say that? Why? Because you know these people. So why?
Have you didn't watch much of Rudy Gay when he got to the league, even at Memphis?
Yeah, and Memphis, like they ain't show their games a lot.
What shit, man? Rudy Gay putting folks on posters and shit, bro. He could score. And Caron Butler.
Caron Butler made one. Caron Butler made one All-Star team.
All right,
two All-Star teams.
Hold up. If Caron Butler never would have got hurt when Dirk and them won that championship, they would have probably swept Miami. He was hooping that year. Tough juice.
Now listen.
I told you I'd tell you gonna get in that phone there. I told you that.
You predicted that.
You predicted that, but look, what you said, B. Ray gonna always gives a good one.
Hey, look. Rudy Gay ain't make no All-Star teams.
What that supposed to mean?
The most he averaged in the season was 21.1.
So what that mean?
He did say that for 17 years though. I'm giving out awards for people that can stay in the league for a long time. That means you did something.
Man,
you did something right.
No, all you doing is making that damn average go down. That's all you doing, like Vince Carter. Made that damn average go down.
Nah, Vince. So Caron Butler, the most he averaged was 20.3, no 20.8. He had 2 All-Star teams, and he was on the Rookie of the Year. Yeah. He finished Rookie of the Year at number 3, and he did about.
What B said?
He did 14 years.
Yeah, he said that.
Hey, listen, Corey Maggette did 14 years. Yeah. The most he averaged was 22.2 and 22.1. He averaged more than both of the players. He averaged more than both of the players that y'all talking about.
He played on the season. He played on the Clippers team. Who was out there?
Hey, look, I didn't know he averaged more than both of the players, but y'all know that now. He averaged more than both of the players that y'all talking about. He did not make an All-Star team though. He made I guess most improved of the year. Like
you looking at the stats. You looking at the stats. We telling you, we watched the eye test. He was over there with the Clippers, ain't hitting no shit. We're putting up that.
Yep.
Man, listen. They all about what to me. That's why, like the order didn't too much matter. Like they all what to me. They all about the same.
Oh, I'm gonna trip you up on this one. I'm gonna this right here. Straight, it's just for you, right? Cause you gonna get in the phone. Tony Allen, Shane Battier, Bruce Bowen.
I'm gonna start Shane Battier. I'm gonna bench Tony Allen, and I'm gonna cut Bruce Bowen. And let's not get in the phone. It's just me knowing that Shane Battier came up with that putting your hand in your face defensively.
And you see what that got him.
I mean, plus he was a good knockdown 3-point shooter. Like he was 3 and D.
He wasn't consistent like that.
From the corner, he was consistent. On the corner, he was consistent.
Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do.
So he was a good 3 and D player. Tony Allen was what most players say is the best. What's their best?
Started for me.
So hold on. So Tony Allen was what they say was the best defender. Like Kobe said, that was his hardest defender. A lot of players said that he was limited on offense. Bruce Bowen was a 3 and D player. He was decent at the 3. He had defense, but he was kind of sneaky with his stuff. He was a little sneaky, hands-on, fouling a little bit. But I have to cut him. But that's how I do mine.
This is me. I'm starting Tony Allen. I'm benching Bruce Bowen. And I'm cutting Rughead off my team, Shane Battier. Get your bald head ass on over there with them lumps in there. You got to go. He got to go. You know, you had them little rolls in his head. He got to go.
He did have the rolls in his head.
Who you got, Mr. Allen? Who you got, Mr.
Allen? I said I'm gonna start Bruce Bowen. Bench Tony Allen. And I cut Shane Battier.
Yeah. All right. Hold on, Ray. For the next one, you got Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Paul Pierce.
I'm gonna start Paul Pierce. I'm gonna bench Kawhi because you always hurt, and Paul George, he got to go.
Not playoff P.
Playoff P, regular season P, California P.
I'm gonna start the truth, Paul. I'm gonna cut Kawhi and Paul George. I just ain't gonna have no bench.
What the frick?
Neither
you don't want nobody on the bench.
No,
you don't want nobody on the bench.
Yeah, they can't play. They don't never be available.
Listen. Paul Pierce be more available than Kawhi Leonard do.
No, you ain't hear what I said. I'm starting Paul Pierce. I'm cutting both of their ass.
No. I said Paul Pierce be more available than Kawhi do. But Paul Pierce, not Paul Pierce, but
Paul George.
Paul George. He had an unfortunate situation one time where he couldn't play because he had COVID. So he had COVID, he couldn't play. Then he had he was hurt. He's not hurt as much more. He's not hurt more than Kawhi is though.
Hey, Mr. Adams, tell Paul George get his shit and get out the gym. We good. We straight.
All right. So, anyways, I'm gonna go with mine. I'm gonna start Paul Pierce.
Yeah.
I can have Paul George on the bench.
You have Paul George on the bench?
Yeah.
So you couldn't Kawhi?
Huh?
So you couldn't Kawhi?
Kawhi ain't never available.
Paul George ain't either.
He more available, and that's what's bad. He more available than he is.
How many games he played this year?
They shut him down because they knew they weren't gonna make the playoffs.
Man, that man, he was hurt. He said he was trying to get shots to play anyway.
Man, when you playing with Embiid, you playing with Embiid, you might want to go ahead and take zero because he ain't gonna play.
All right, then. Thank you. He was on
what happened?
He was on the podcast.
Podcast more than he's on the court.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think.
Yep. So look. So that's you. So you gonna bench Kawhi. So okay, I got you one right. I got you one, Mr. Allen. Larry Bird, Dominique Wilkins, and Dr. J. That's tough there. That's tough there.
Get them.
That's tough there.
Get them.
That's tough there.
F it, I got it.
I'm gonna start Larry. I'm gonna start Larry Legend.
Huh?
I'm gonna start Larry.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna start Larry.
Larry Legend. Yeah.
Big Dr. J. Man.
That's
I'm
tough.
gonna have 2 bitches.
That's tough.
I'm gonna have 2 bitches.
That's tough, man. It's tough, man. Yeah, that's tough.
That ain't tough.
Why that ain't tough?
That ain't tough. That's obvious. It's obvious. Larry Bird starting. Dominique Wilkins coming off the bench, and you cut Dr. J.
Dr. J?
Yeah. What? Hey, let me ask you each one of y'all. What was Dr. J move? What move he had?
I don't know, but they was counting up when you listen. They was counting on the scoreboard, and that motherfucker was scoring that bit.
He wasn't scoring like Dominique. He was scoring like Dominique and Larry.
Man, he dominated in the ABA league and came in and won the championship in the NBA. Really, I can put Dominique starting with his kick shot. I can have Dominique starting and then put Larry Bird on the bench. Oh, over Larry Legend?
Man, Larry Bird had better teammates. He might not have been a better player. He had better teammates. He had Hall of Fame. He played with like 6 Hall of Famers. Dominique ain't played with no Hall of Famers. Let's talk about Doc Rivers.
You said okay. Dr. J and Dominique Wilkins got the same average for their career, both 24 points a game.
Yeah. Dr. J, by the time he got to the NBA, I don't feel like he was the Dr. J from ABA. I feel like, like if you're talking about, like he wasn't, you know what I'm saying? When he joined the NBA, he wasn't Dr. J that people talking about. And just to be honest, I ain't watched Dr. J other than highlights.
Yeah.
So I'm into the business of like, if I ain't watched somebody play, I'm telling you, I'm not putting Bill Russell up there in my top 10. It ain't happening. I ain't watching him play. I watch highlights.
I mean, that's cool because he damn sure ain't in the mind.
I thought you said he was in your top 10.
What the hell? He ain't never been in my top 10.
You said he was a GOAT one time.
Boy, I ain't never seen no crazy shit like that. Shit, not no damn Bill Russell. No sir.
Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not in the business of the like putting people up I'm not in the business of the like putting people up the like. I know you gotta pay homage to the people who came before you, but I'm just like Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards was saying that that Jordan, he was the only one of his kind. When nobody like him, like it was no real players. Like he was no real players like that. I understood what he said. He ain't even trying to come back and rebuttal. He trying to say that it was nobody else like you. Nobody else could like match you athletically, but it's a lot of players that can match me. So I understand what he's saying.
Man, it's so much to go into that. It still ain't a player like Jordan, but this me. I'm gonna start Larry, and I'm benching Dr. J, and I'm cutting Dominique. He ain't never won shit, but a slam dunk.
Yeah, you know what Dr. J did win. He won a championship. He had Charles Barkley and all them on his team too.
No,
you gotta remember that.
Charles Barkley didn't win no chip with the Phillies.
I know that, but he had a good team though.
I mean, he still won though.
He had
a good team then.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta remember that Dominique didn't have no Hall of Famers on his team like that. Just like Magic Johnson had like 4 Hall of Famers or whatever when he got done. Then Larry Bird had 4 Hall of Famers. Dominique ain't had no Hall of Famers. Dr. J did. He had Darryl Dawkins. He had all those people on his team.
Doc Rivers went over there and played with Dominique Wilkins.
Okay, he Hall of Fame, I suppose.
Yeah, they couldn't beat the Bulls. The Bulls were young.
Didn't Mutombo play for Atlanta?
Yeah, but Dominique went there.
But Dominique was playing though.
He was gone. It was Mookie Bailout was there with him. Yeah, Mookie.
That's what I'm saying. Dominique was a scoring machine. Like,
what you think Dr. J was?
Not like Dominique though.
Come on, Ray.
Nah, not like Dominique, man. Dominique a better scorer than Dr. J.
All right. So tell me, all right. Tell me who y'all gonna start bench and cut in. I got Chris Mullin, Glenn Rice, and Tony Kukoc.
I'm gonna start Glenn Rice.
That's good.
I'm gonna bench Chris Mullin. I'm gonna Kukoc.
Okay. But I'm gonna do mine. Dude. I'm gonna start Chris Mullin and McDonald get that cup back where y'all had them the dream team on the side. They had Mullin and stuff on them cups back in the day with that super size meal. I'm gonna start Chris Mullin. I'm gonna bench Glenn Rice, and I'm cutting Kukoc. Tony.
I'm gonna start Glenn Rice. I'm gonna bench Tony Kukoc, and I'm gonna cut Chris Mullin.
Ain't no way in hell you just said you finna cut Chris Mullin. Man, you might need to get in your phone again. Chris Mullin was cold, man. He was cold, man. Ain't no way, right?
Kukoc wouldn't.
He was straight, but he wasn't no damn Chris Mullin. Real run TMC.
Nope.
I'm gonna say this. I ain't even got going. The archives for this one.
You better
Tony Kukoc. Tony Kukoc you had Scottie Pippen ranked number 1 in the 90s as a small forward. You had Tony Kukoc as like number 10 coming off the bench. And then you probably had Mullin in the top 10 as well. But
hold on. Chris Mullin was scoring that bitch. Pippen, man, listen, I love Pippen to deal, but Pippen, he was a two-way player, but his offense wasn't like that. His offense wasn't like that. He was very spotty.
That's fine, but he better than Chris Mullin. You ain't gonna start Chris Mullin over him.
Ooh, I might. Depending on what I got on the court. Listen.
Now you ain't.
No, it's depend who's on the court. If I got
depends.
It do. If I got a defender in these positions, I need to get me a score in there.
Scottie can score.
Yeah.
Scottie
can score. Scottie can score. Scottie finished number 4 in MVP. When Jordan left, he finished MVP number 4.
Ray, you know we do this. If you didn't win the MVP, we ain't even talking about it. I don't care about no run-up stuff.
Man, Chris Mullin didn't even rank in no MVP. What we talking about?
Yeah, but listen. The same player that Ray said was ranked, that came in fourth in MVP vote, that's the same man that Phil Jackson went draw a player for, and he drew it up for Tony Kukoc. And the man sat down and
And
want to
that's
go
why
ran
Tony
back.
Kukoc is
All right.
that's why Tony Kukoc on the bench
Hey,
for me.
Mr. Allen, we don't forget that. We ain't gonna forget that.
That's why Tony Kukoc on the bench for me, and
Hey,
Chris
look,
Mullin is cut.
hold on. That's the same. Hey, listen, that's the same man that had them tens on pointing at the bottom of the shoe, telling them to come on back. Hey, you know we don't forget nothing, baby. He said, "Come on back. I need you.
You ain't picking Chris. You ain't picking Chris Mullin over Scottie Pippen.
Give me Chris Mullin.
Nah, not over Scottie. Not over Scottie.
See,
you remember the last start cut and all that? Well, you remember you just said Dominic ain't never won nothing. Chris Mullin ain't never won nothing, so you ain't picking him over Scottie Pippen.
Man, look at Chris. You better look at Chris Mullin's stats. So
he ain't never won nothing.
All right, he did.
Talk 3-point contest.
You ain't lying about that. He ain't won no chip. All right, here go one. Sean Elliott, Richard Jefferson, Cedric Sabalas. Cedric. Ooh, Cedric. I'm starting Cedric. I'm benching Sean Elliott. And I'm telling Richard Jefferson, get out of here. Yeah.
I'm starting Richard Jefferson.
Oh, hell no.
I'm benching Sean Elliott.
Man, ain't no way you start Richard Jefferson.
And Cedric Sabalas, that's Charles Barkley and Kevin Johnson's team. So they're cutting him.
What? No way.
Yeah.
He wasn't even there.
Huh?
He went there when Charles Barkley got there.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't. Exactly. That's why he cut. I don't even know his history like that. That's why he got to get cut, because I don't even know I don't know his history like that.
Hey, he was hooping too. He pull his stats up.
I don't even remember.
He had a couple.
I'm next up. Baseline Elliott.
Okay.
Who said Sean Elliott? Says about him. Who else?
Richard Jefferson.
Yeah. I'm at the bench. Cedric. I'm gonna have to get rid of.
We get rid of
Richard.
Richard got to go, bro. Who you got, Ray? I know you say you starring Richard, didn't it?
Yeah. I started Richard.
Richard ain't hitting no shit.
Richard can run the floor and can finish well, and he was a good defensive player.
All right. So give next we got DeMar DeRozan, Scottie Pippen, Grant Hill.
Scottie, Grant, and peace out to Maury.
Scottie, Grant, and who?
DeMar DeRozan.
Dang, shoot.
I'm starting Grant Hill. I'm benching Scottie. I'm talking about Grant Hill on the Sprite commercial back in Detroit days with the felines.
Talking about his rookie year.
Yeah,
rookie year.
The felines. You know what I'm saying? You know the shoe. You know the felines and white and black. I'm going on and I'm cutting on DeMar DeRozan. You over there in deep thought, Ray?
Man, cause that was rough.
Yeah, right.
Yes, it is. I want to put DeMar DeRozan in there. He one of the best.
Where you going? Where you going?
He one of the best mid-range shooters of all time.
Man, where he going, man?
Shoot.
He got to go out the gym.
He one of the best. He one of the best. But you know what? Okay.
DeMar DeRozan, prime, and Grant Hill before them ankle injuries. Boy, listen. He was fucking up people.
All right. No biasness. Because like I say, DeMar DeRozan is, to me, is like a Michael Jordan mid-range player, shooter. Man. Like he can shoot that thing at mid-range. He is nice.
Right.
But he is not on the level of the other players defensively. So I'm gonna start Grant Hill because Grant Hill is a different animal, especially with the Pistons. And something got to be said for him to battle through all them injuries, come back, be able to be effective, come back and play, even though he really never got the chance to play with T-Mac. to come back and play and have a good career when he got to the Phoenix Suns. So I'm gonna start him. I'm gonna bench Scottie Pippen because he's one of the best two-way players to ever play the game. His importance can't be ignored. And I'm gonna cut DeMar DeRozan, even though he is like nobody. You can compare him to anybody with the mid range, but defensively he's not on a lot of players' level. He played defense, but he's not on Scottie Pippen and
I got you right here. I got you right here. Tim Thomas, Gerald Wallace.
He didn't say his. He didn't say his.
Yeah, he did.
What did he say?
He said he was sending DeMar out the gym. Hey, did you say that, Mr. Adams?
Yeah.
Tell you, man. You was in deep thought over there when I had said that. You was in deep thought.
I said Scottie, Grant, and DeMar got to go.
All right, so we got Tim Thomas,
The
Gerald Wallace, Jamal Mashburn, Monster Mash.
Say it again.
I'm gonna start Jamal Mashburn.
Yes, sir.
You couldn't kill Thomas.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
Who third was?
Gerald Wallace.
Nah, fuck that. Jamal Mashburn.
Yeah.
Thomas. I'm cutting Jay Wallace.
Yeah.
I have the same list, so you can go ahead and do yours after mine, but I got the same list.
I got the same one too. I'm going with Jamal Mashburn, Monster Mash off the rip for the start. And come on, Tim off that bench. Give me a little work. Yep. And Gerald, I ain't got no bench for him. He gotta go. All right, so
Gerald was no bad player though.
No, he wasn't. All right, what about it? We got Peja Stojakovic, Rashard Lewis, Andre Karolinko.
AK-47.
Yes, Sirski. Bro, that thing hard too. I'm starting Peja.
Peja Stojakovic.
I'm
benching Karolinko, and I'm cutting Rashard Lewis.
I got the same list. I had the same exact list.
Yeah.
Because Peja can shoot that thing. He can shoot it. They really. I was a Lakers fan at the time, especially. I'm a big Kobe fan. You can kind of say that we cheated them, the Lakers, when they beat the
Hey, you a Lakers fan? You hear him talking? You a Lakers fan? Look.
Yeah, you can kind of say that we cheated them a little one of them years when they had Chris Webber and Peja and Block. Like they was a problem. Yeah. They was a problem. Yeah. Peja can shoot he can shoot that thing, and Karolinko could just do more than who the cut player we had.
I would cut Rashard Lewis.
Yeah. Karolinko could just do more than Rashard. Right? Rashard can shoot, but
Karolinko gonna play D on your ass.
Yeah, he can do a little bit more. So
So we got the next one. We got Lamar Odom, Jimmy Butler, Steven Jackson.
Give me Jimmy got sold. Started Lamar Odom on the bench. I'm gonna cut Steven Jackson.
Dang, man.
I'm gonna start the Clippers Lamar Odom. I don't know.
Yeah, that was tough right there, though.
Yeah. I'm starting Steven. I'm benching Steven Jackson. I'm cutting Jimmy Butler. Get out of here.
Damn.
Get out of here. I'm gonna tell you why, because we gotta wait on playoff Jimmy to arrive. Steven Jackson was hooping when they had took Charlotte to that playoff. Then time in Golden State with the Spurs. Yeah. Give me a Lamar start, bench of Steven Jackson, and I'm cutting that boy.
See, why come when you say crazy stuff, don't nobody get in the chat and say something?
That ain't crazy because I cut Jimmy Butler.
That's insane.
No, that ain't.
That's insane. That made me feel like you eat dog food. That made me seem like That make
Hold
it
up.
seem like you eat dog food and you sprinkle dope over the top of it before
I
you
don't
eat it.
know.
That's what it sounds like when you say that.
What you had told me when you had said, you said he ain't won nothing. What Jimmy won?
Steve Jackson won. He sure
You that?
did. He sure did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did.
Okay.
No. You the one who said that. I ain't
No,
going off of that.
No, but you hit me with that. So I hit you back.
Yeah, because I hit you with your own words.
Yeah,
But now I ain't gonna use your words this time.
But I
I
just
ain't gonna
said
use your words
why.
this time.
But I just said why. I said
In no world am
Uh-huh.
I not putting Jimmy Butler on this list. Not when
but
Jimmy Butler was able to do more with less.
hold on. We have to wait on Jimmy to show up to playoff.
It don't matter.
Play.
I'm waiting. I know when he gets to the playoffs, what he gonna give me.
Okay, you
I
got.
know what he gonna get me when he. I know what he gonna get me when he get there. Except for with the Warriors this year, he did show up that game 7, but then the next series, they were looking for him to do something and he didn't do it. But I'm gonna start Jimmy Butler.
Mm-hmm.
Lamar Odom can come off my bench any day, 6th man of the year.
Yeah, that's right.
And then Steven Jackson, even though I love his game, he tough. He got a good game, got a good mid range. He can shoot the 3. He can defend.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I love his game, I gotta cut him. I can't put him over Lamar because Lamar more versatile. Lamar one of the most versatile players to ever play the game in the history. And Jimmy Butler is a very good player when it comes to the playoffs. Very good. Like he can get you there with less. Like nobody, he was the 2 times he got there, nobody expected him to get there.
Okay.
I don't never expect him to get there no more. And if he do it, like I shouldn't be surprised, but I would be.
Hey, let me ask both of y'all this. I don't know, I be wearing my glasses so I can see the TV or whatever. Where was he in the Minnesota series?
In Miami.
He only played 1 season. He only played 1 season though.
No. But he was in a better situation than he was in Miami. And when they played Minnesota, he was a no-show.
Oh, you talking about this year?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But without Steph, they ain't have no chance. I don't put that on
he
him.
still could put a better fight though. That's how I
He
feel.
could have, but without Steph, he ain't doing nothing.
Okay.
He ain't doing it. With Steph there, they had a chance to keep on going and always to the finals. But without Steph there, like just the way that they looked horrible before Jimmy got there, with just Steph there, they gonna look horrible without Steph being there and just Jimmy being there.
All right. So we got Ron Artest, Danny Batman Granger, Keith Van Horn.
Ron Artest,
Danny Granger, Keith Van Horn.
I'm gonna go Van Horn on the bench.
I'm with you on that. Dwayne put him in the
stone. I'm gonna put
him. I missed what you said.
Look, you see him in his phone on this Adam. You see I got him looking now.
I'm sending a message. I ain't done. I'm sending a message.
He said he got Van Horn on the bench.
And he started Ron.
Yeah.
I don't know. So he started Ron.
Who the other player is? I got the same list. I don't even care who the other Danny Granger. Yeah, exactly. I got the same list. Start Ron Artest. I'm trying not to be Laker biased because he part of them 2 championships.
That was middle world peace. I said I wrote down. Yeah, but look, I wrote down.
One on.
You know what I said? I wrote down. No.
He only won one with us.
Hey, listen. Hey, that's
the last
middle.
one.
It's middle. I'm talking about Ron.
That don't matter. I'm taking Ron. Ron is the truth. He can knock down 3. He was a tough player and he was a good defender. And then you got.
She's saying Ron Artest. Which one you talking about? The run for the Bulls or Pacers? Because Ron the Pacers, he was something else.
I'm taking either one of them.
He was hard. They were gonna win that championship if they got there.
So
I'm taking either one of them over the other players. Who the second player was?
Keith Van Horn and Danny Granger.
Yeah, Keith was versatile, so I'm gonna give Keith. I'm gonna put Keith on the bench. And Danny Granger.
He built
Danny
superstar in their game.
Yes.
Huh?
You've been
He'll be a superstar in today's
hell
game.
yeah. Yep. Like Cooper Flag. That's who I compare
Van
Cooper
Horn,
Flag to. Yeah.
Van Horn be
Van
a
Horn.
superstar, boy.
Man, he came in the league scoring 20 in the
With the high
league.
socks on.
Oh,
Can't scrape for Utah.
what?
The UTEPs.
What? Man.
Who Danny Granger? Danny Granger and
I'm gonna listen. I promise you, Danny Granger used to get boogers. Granger used to get boogers for their injury.
Yeah, but I ain't know what. Did he play with Rudy Gay?
No, he played with the Pacers.
I know, but who was that his other co-star?
No, they had David West. They had David West and them in there with
They had David West, Roy Hubert, Paul George,
Darren Collison.
You know why I said that? Because I looked at Danny Granger and Rudy Gay as like the same type player. That's why I said that.
But Batman was hard though for that injury. Cause that's how man, Batman was hard. Batman was hard, boy. All right, so our next to last one is we got Michael Finley, Quentin Richardson, Sean the Matrix Marion. Uh-oh.
You said Quentin Richardson, Sean Marion, and who else?
Michael
Findall.
Okay, I'm gonna take Sean Marion. I'm gonna bench Michael Finley, and then Quentin Richardson get cut.
Shit, no, not for me.
Yeah, Quentin Richardson get cut.
Findall for the start. Richardson for the bench. Sorry, Matrix. I gotta cut you.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
I had to cut him, man. Hey, I had to cut him, man.
I'm gonna say Findall for the start. Sean Marion for the bench.
This is what it sounds like you've been drinking right here when you said that.
I'm about to get rid of what's name though, Quentin Richardson though.
Hey, look, I gotta keep
Mr. Allen smart, man. Mr. Allen smart, man. Just because you got like a signature little move don't mean you be starting on the bench.
What I need with Sean Marion when I got with Michael Finley? Michael Finley gonna play the little D2.
He don't play better defense than Sean Marion.
And he can score.
And he not as athletic than Sean Marion.
Michael Findall athletic, my boy. What are you talking about?
Not as athletic as Sean Marion.
Hey man, listen.
He's longer too, and he got a good shooting percentage as well. Even though he had an ugly shot, he had a good shooting percentage.
Findall for the start, and Q Rich, he can shoot the 3 ball. Yep.
Q Rich ain't better than Sean Marion.
Huh?
He not better than Sean Marion.
Hey man, this my list. I cut Sean Marion.
I'm trying to help you out with.
He gone.
I'm trying to help you out with your list.
Listen, his car already going down the road. All I'm
trying to do is help you out with your list.
You know how when we used to play basketball, we tried for the team back in middle school, and they had the paper set out. They had it posted in the locker room, see who cut. See, I had already had that for him. He already gone down the road. He was already gone. So the last one for the night. Carmelo Anthony.
How long? How you have Quentin Richardson in there? He never even averaged 20 points a game.
Don't matter. He on the bench. Listen, he's a bench. He's coming off the bench. He's coming off the bench.
He got no awards. He got no awards.
What that supposed to mean?
Sean Marion do.
He ain't going shit.
He ain't won nothing.
What that supposed to mean?
That means you gotta listen. You can't listen. Nah, man. Ski. You ain't finna be doing all this Sean Marion disrespect. Come on, man.
That's what that is.
Come on, man.
Yeah, man. Why not?
Cause Sean Marion averaged 20-something a couple seasons. How you gonna just?
Hey, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't need to cut off my.
He was an all-star. He was NBA. He was on all NBA team on the all NBA third team twice, and he was an All-Star twice. Quentin Richardson was an All-Star ever.
It don't matter. He coming off the bench.
Nah, man, you do it. Oh, nah, man, you doing too much.
He coming off the bench. He ain't
not before Sean Marion.
He not starting.
That's fine. That's fine. If you don't want to start Sean Marion, put him on the bench. You can't put Quentin Richardson in front of him. Quentin Richardson ain't got no All-Stars. He ain't made no All-NBA team. Sean Marion did.
Hold on. This coming for the man that had Klay Thompson in his top 5 shooting guards of all time.
He the best 3D player of all time.
No, but you got him in the top 5 shooting guards of all time.
Hey, Mr. Allen, as an unbiased person, who is a better 3-and-D player of all time that ever played in the history of the 75 plus years of NBA?
Yeah.
Who is a better 3-and-D player than Klay Thompson? Give me a name.
What's that's gonna prove? You got him in the top 5.
Don't distract him. Hey, don't distract him, Ski. Because it's a hard question.
No, it ain't. It's an easy question. He ain't in no top 5 shooting all time.
That ain't what we asked. I asked him who the best top.
Who? He could be in top 5 though.
Who he gonna be that?
That man smart, man. That man smart.
Jordan, Kobe. You got Wade, you got AI, and you got Ray Allen. You got James Harden. Who
you said James Harden? First of all, you said James Harden twice. He can't count two people.
Hold on. They got T-Mac as a 2 guard and a small 4. You got T-Mac. Who he gonna be that?
I don't give a care what he got him as. He ain't over Klay Thompson. He can go sit down too. I'm gonna cut him too.
Ray Allen over Klay Thompson. Ray Allen is.
You can't count what's not a shooting guard though.
Who?
AI.
Yeah, they AI shooting guard. They got him in his shooting guard.
They got rid of a point guard though.
He would, but they moved him out that ball. And Eric Snow was playing point. So listen. So who you gonna take out though and put him on there?
Be honest, I take out James Harden off.
Thank you. Bye, James. Bye.
I got you, James.
How you gonna keep James? How you gonna keep James? What'd you say a while ago? James ain't never won.
James ain't won shit, bro.
He ain't won shit but the MVP award. That's it. Some Klay.
Won.
That's it.
Hey, what he doing in the playoffs? You said you can't take Jimmy Butler because he gotta wait for him to get in the playoffs. What do James do when he get to the playoffs? His game go down.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Allen.
In their prime, hold on. In their prime, ain't nobody finna tell me they're not gonna take James Harden prime.
I would.
Over Klay Thompson. I take James Harden prime.
Say it again, Mr. Allen.
I would.
We taking James Harden.
I wouldn't take James Harden.
I'm taking James Harden. He happy because you agreeing with him.
Hey, you done put the wrong person on tonight.
I got the right person on. Hey, listen, I got the right person on tonight. I'm taking James Harden in his prime over Klay's. Because
you have all this. He have all that scoring shit, but when it matters, he that big. He might be one of us.
Hold on,
in the playoff time.
But let me ask you this:
on the couch with us.
Let me ask you this: Klay shrinks too.
Not for real. Not for real.
He don't.
Hold on.
Not for real.
What happened in 2016 finals?
Man, you cannot blame Klay for that.
Hold on. Was Klay
when they lost?
Oh yeah. Game 7. I went and watched the game. I went and rewatched the game because that man Ray talking about Klay wasn't getting no shots, blah blah blah. This man was.
He got like 2 shots in the fourth quarter.
He passed up shots. Then he was getting in the air, passing, throwing turnovers. No, he didn't show up.
Ain't no such thing as Klay passing up shots. We don't do that over here.
You ain't go watch the game.
Because I know Steph turned the ball over twice in the thing and had 3 wide open shots.
Hold on. What Klay? Hold on. Since Klay came back, what Klay had been doing in the playoffs?
We ain't trying to do that now. He had Achilles injury and a tore MCL and ACL, all that. Come on, he ain't the same player.
Hey,
the same game.
Hold on. I ain't last time I checked. I think it's wrist work. I think that work. That ain't work.
We talking about prime Klay though. We ain't talking about this Klay there right now. Klay ain't prime no more.
Hey, Prime ain't better than James Harden Prime. Because if you take, you take Klay Thompson, take him out there with Steph Curry, put him on his own team, he won't be nothing.
Nah, come on now, stop it.
He won't be nothing.
He carried them against Portland Trailblazers, and I want to say against the Rockets.
And look at this right here, real quick.
What up?
I'm gonna say this. I'm probably thinking crazy though.
What up?
But if you compare Klay Thompson and Steph Curry, it's like Jerry Rice and John Taylor. John Taylor low key better than Jerry Rice was. Those same thing with Klay Thompson.
You think Klay better than Steph?
In their prime, you didn't know which one was the better shooter. To be honest, in their prime, you did not know who was the better shooter.
He drove to the hole, and they shot just with it. It still worked. Okay. Only difference was still got the recognition more than Klay did.
Okay.
And on ball, dribbling the ball, making his own shot. Steph better than him getting his own shot. But as far as just shooting the ball and defense, like in their prime, you could have said Klay was. You didn't know who was the better shooter out of Klay and Steph, but you knew who was gonna be guarding the best player on the other team.
So Steph Curry getting to the hole is very underrated. He can boogie on you. He can get to the hole. He can boogie on you.
What Klay was doing though, boy.
What Klay was doing besides playing defense?
60 points, 12 dribbles.
Hey, Klay, but jam no niggas, boy.
60 point dribbles. All I remember. Hold on. That same 2016 in OKC before the playoff, I seen that man come down, Steph Curry come down and shoot a 30-foot jump shot, went all ass. That's the same year he won unanimous MVP. Pull up the stats.
2016, talking about.
Yeah.
Klay Thompson led all scorers in the whole playoffs that season.
Listen, hold up. Jalen Brunson lead the whole playoffs right now. So that means he ain't
gonna finish leading them because he out the playoffs and somebody else gonna take over.
No, but he leading them right now. So was Jalen Brunson the best player?
But no. Listen, it ain't over with. It ain't over with. You know why? Because Shea probably gonna overtake him. I'm gonna go look at the points. I'm gonna go look at the points. Cause 4 more games got to be played. Jalen Brunson ain't gonna be a part of them, so he ain't gonna be the one who lead the league in points. Klay Thompson was though in that same season that you said he couldn't carry. Because I mean he carried him against Portland, and he carried him against the Rockets.
You always do that, but you never acknowledge that he couldn't get them to game 7. You said, hold on, and Mr. Alley, if you said Klay was better than Steph Curry, why are they losing 7 games to the Cavaliers? He had some bad shooting days. That's all I'm asking.
Kyrie and LeBron James. That's why.
Nah. They both was off that night.
Huh?
They both off that night.
But he was off.
They was off that night.
He was off the last 2 nights. He played good in game 5 and game 6. He played bad in game 7.
Everybody was off. Cavs was off. Everybody was off. With nobody have no good games.
Hey, we ain't making up excuses.
No excuses. No excuses. No excuses. But it's a reason. It's a reason, Mr. Allen. It's a reason why they got the switch. There's a reason why they wanted to switch with Kyrie on Steph, and they did not want him on Klay. It's a reason why.
Man, ain't no reason. Listen. We did the last one. Ain't no reason why. Klay, he ain't no way. I believe he better than Steph. But he the last one. Carmelo Anthony, LeBron, and KD.
KD, Melo.
Adios. Ray, you heard that? Did the man say adios? Go ahead with your list, Ray.
Bron, KD, and Carmelo. Cut.
Let me see.
All right, because Bron is the greatest player to ever play the game.
Greatest career.
No. I want to hear that crazy career stuff. I don't want to hear that.
Longevity.
Thank you. Greatest career.
No, I ain't trying to hear that because he was better. He was better in 2016, 18, and all that 17 than he is in 2024. But anyway,
KD, my guy.
I got KD is what McCall because KD in the right situation, he make any team better. Carmelo is like he offensive. He's an offensive player. He doesn't do everything better than the other two. Like the other two can score and they can pass.
Melo can score
and they play better defense. They play better defense than Melo.
Melo can score better than LeBron and probably better than KD because he's more he can post and all that. Listen, this is where I'm going.
No, he can't. No, he can't.
He can.
He's not a better offensive player than him.
Yes, he is.
How?
Man, he can score all three levels. He can shoot the three. He can post. He got post moves, mid range, free throw line, all that. Drive.
Only thing he's better at than LeBron is free throw line. He's not better scoring than LeBron.
Yeah, he can. He score better. You correct, man. Come on, Ray. You gotta stop. Lay off that
How?
Shit.
How?
Okay, listen.
What LeBron move is, man?
Huh?
What LeBron move?
That little look away three.
That bullshit, man.
That shit supposed to be in somebody. That shit supposed to be in the stand. I don't know why they be letting them shoot that shit. That shit
because they don't see it coming.
He see it a mile away. He be like this.
Look, I be saying it at home. I'm like, he about to shoot that shot.
This my list. This my list though. KD my boy, but I got the star Carmelo.
Nah, you tripping.
I got the bench KD, and I got to cut LeBron.
Nah, y'all tripping.
No.
Bro, number Karl Malone, bro.
Nah, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. If you put Melo on one of them Cleveland Cavaliers team, they not that good. Cause Carmelo just shooting the ball.
Hold on. Didn't Carmelo take his team to the playoffs in rookie year and got snubbed out the rookie of the year? And then hold on.
Didn't they have a better team?
The only reason they didn't get to the championship in Denver because they ran into Kobe Bryant.
All right, what that mean? Because they ran into Kobe Bryant, that mean you supposed to lose?
The same time is when Bron ran into Orlando Magic when he supposed to make Kobe in the finals. The same thing.
And Magic was trash too, though.
I mean, Bron went to like 10 straight finals. You got to remember that. Like after that year, he went like 10 straight.
He didn't go to 10 straight finals that year. I mean, that time.
But I'm saying he went like 10 straight finals. Listen, no matter who was on his team, no matter what the setup was.
10 straight finals.
What, he went 9? He went 9. Yeah, he went like 9 straight finals. 10 straight finals.
Still got losing record.
No, he didn't. Let me see. He got Miami.
Okay, with 8 straight.
Dallas,
9 straight. It's close to 10 straight finals.
No, Dallas, OKC, San Antonio.
Losing record.
Golden State. He probably 8 times. No, 8 times.
He went all the way to 2018 and he started going in like 2013.
Oh, it's 8 times. It was 8 times. 8 times. Because the early, remember he went in 07. 07. Then he left then. He left after that. Dallas. We played Dallas, OKC, San Antonio, Cleveland, Golden State, and then he left and went to LA. Then after that,
for 2015, 16, 17, 18, always like 18, he played Golden State. He played the Spurs 2 times. He played the Thunder 1 time.
I just counted up.
He played the Mavs.
I just counted up.
Okay, anyway, it's about 8 straight. But the reason why I gotta put Melo, I gotta cut Melo because Melo don't play better defense than either one of those. Like he tried though. Like it ain't like like James Harden and just let people go by him and
Man,
stuff.
none of them play defense that good, bro. None of them don't play defense that good.
No. Like for instance, okay, like when you see his they teammate talk, you see when they ask Shumpert, like when they say ask Amon Shumpert, like the difference between Melo playing with Melo because he played with Melo in New York,
yeah,
and he played with LeBron in Cleveland,
yeah.
like you get to see the difference when he talk about it. He say Melo just be like, "Hey, just give me the ball, I'm gonna do it. Like I'm gonna just do it myself."
Okay.
Like he ain't finna try to teach him or tell him how to do nothing. He's just gonna like, hey, just give it to me, I'm gonna do it. Okay. He said LeBron gonna tell him like, hey, go over here, sit over here, this finna be open, shoot this shot. Like he said it's a difference between like LeBron gonna give you more confidence. And Melo just gonna be like, nah, get out the way, I'm gonna do it.
But Bron also dictates.
So that in other words, that means he make his teammates better.
No,
than Melo would.
Listen, Amon Shumpert could do more than just what he was doing. Bron dictates where you get the ball. He knows he hold the ball too long. Like, no, I'm going with Melo because Melo can score all 4 levels, and also Melo rebound and all that type of stuff. He gonna play. He gonna try to play.
Got it.
Huh?
He gonna screen. He get your rebound. He gonna screen. Get the fuck out here. I got it.
Yeah, exactly. I got it. And then I got KD coming off the bench. You know what he gonna do? He gonna do it. I had to cut Bron because I don't need all that pass and shit. I need to get buckets. I don't need all that. But I respect it. I respect it though because he can pass. He can pass though. I respect it though. I respect
and he can fold. And he can fold in the 4th quarter of big games. He'll fold up like a little third grader.
That Dallas collab was horrible. But I'm gonna tell you that
but anybody that y'all can name,
hold on, Ray. That game thing with game 6 of that Boston, we showed up and
48.
Yeah,
48.
The 45.
Yeah. That shit was rough.
45 that night.
I ain't gonna lie. When Brandon Bass was trying to go up, that shit was rough. I said, ooh. But he don't play like that all the time.
Yeah, but anybody y'all can name, if y'all want to talk about playoffs, you can't say they got a better playoff career than LeBron James. Not KD, not. You gonna say Carmelo got a better playoff career than LeBron?
You said KD. Listen, I told you don't get prizes for participation. Man, he ain't went to 8 straight finals, but he lost some too. So I mean, he got a better. Listen,
we can't sit up in here and pretend like why we didn't know why he didn't lose, why he lost that one when KD got on the Warriors. Let's not act like that now.
When you pull up the record book, it's gonna say the 2017 Golden State Warriors beat the 2016, 2017 Cleveland Cavaliers. It's gonna say 4-1. It ain't gonna say why. It ain't gonna say that. It's gonna do that.
But we know why. We know why. We know why.
Who?
We know it. Listen what Mr. Wally is saying. This is a fact. Bron is the most clutch player in the playoffs. How you gonna say something about Carmelo? Carmelo is a good player. He's a great scorer. But in the playoffs, nobody that you can name is better than him in the playoffs.
Hold on. Where's the clutch? Listen, you can't say
he got the most. Let me tell you, because you asked me a question. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you this.
You finna say about the points and listen. I don't want to hear that.
No points at all. He got the most buzzer beaters in playoff history.
That's what I'm getting at. Listen, I don't want to hear that because I watched the man just like y'all did. Hold on, I watched the man just like y'all did fold in that 2011 finals. I don't ever.
So you gonna forever judge him off of a 2011 when it was a 2016?
Listen. The man teamed up with Dwayne Wade before his knee went out, before he had knee problems, and Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh was a 2010 guy. He was the best player in Toronto, a top 10 player in the league at the time. So this man folded, and you talking about nobody's career in the playoffs is better than LeBron?
Why you don't do that? Why you don't do that with Magic Johnson though? You don't do that with Magic Johnson? They call him Tragic Johnson. The next year, you talk about them 42 he had with the hook, and he played center. The very next season.
Hold on, let me
the very next season, you like.
Wait, hold on. We got a comment up there. I want to address Jerry. Yeah, I talk about that. I also could talk about when Golden State got KD. When they played Golden State the year before, Bogut went down, Draymond got suspended, they ain't had side. They were playing Festus and Zelia at center. So when they went back and got KD, it made everything even. LeBron had to outplay KD.
Heck nah.
Oh, listen to what I'm saying. LeBron had to outplay KD. Could nobody double nobody on no team on the Warriors team. You couldn't double Grant. You couldn't double Steph. You couldn't double Clay. Everything was even. KD outplayed LeBron. He outplayed him in that finals when they won on 4-1. Listen, Ray, go back and watch. I watched game one. Listen,
hold on. Let me talk to Mr. Allen for a second. Mr. Allen,
go ahead.
I want you to know what you're agreeing to. He is trying to say that the Golden State Warriors with KD was equal to the Cleveland Cavaliers when they played in the finals. That's what you're agreeing to right now.
Hey, let's go player. We can name him. I'm finna look.
No. Let him say something first. What you agreeing to? He is saying that the Golden State Warriors with Clay, Steph, Draymond, and KD was even with the Cavaliers with Kevin Love, LeBron, and Kyrie. That's what you're agreeing to. Now go ahead. You can speak. Go ahead.
Why they weren't even though?
Let's go player for player.
No, hold on. He still ain't answer. Why they weren't even though? Because they had KD.
Yes.
And
they just won 73. They just won 73 games the year before. Remember this now.
And had a horrible record in the playoffs.
They just won the record for the most wins in the history of it. If you go look in the record books, all it's gonna say is the record is the Golden State Warriors with Clay, Steph, and Draymond and Iguodala. And
they had a horrible playoff record.
That's what it's gonna say. That's what it's gonna say. And then you add a player. Don't take nothing off of that now. You add the maybe second best player of all time. Not all time, but the second best player. You add that to that team, and you telling me it's the same thing.
Let me answer, Ray.
Who won a championship that year though?
The Cavaliers.
Okay, so the year before they played 2015 with them same two teams. Who won that championship?
The Warriors.
Okay, so now they 1-1, right?
Yeah, they 1-1.
No. Listen. The Cavaliers would have beat them if Kyrie wouldn't have got hurt. They would have beat them in 2015.
So let me ask you this. Hold up.
Then remember Kevin Love got hurt too now. Hold on. Kevin Love got hurt too. Remember this now.
He got hurt he got hurt in the Boston series in the first round or whatever. Listen, all I got to say this. Okay, if
they still made that dip.
Yeah, but look, if Kyrie and Kevin Love played, they would have beat the Warriors, right? So that means the Cavaliers were better.
They were better, yeah.
Okay, then. All right, let's go player for player. Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving. Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving. J.R. Smith, Klay Thompson, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Draymond Green, who's not a scorer, Kevin Love, Tristan Thompson, Isaiah Pachulia. Huh? Talk to me.
No.
Huh?
No. J.R. Smith is not a Klay. J.R. Smith is not a Klay Thompson. He underrated. He underrated, but he's not Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson didn't even average 20 in that series. Klay Thompson, he was
probably. He didn't have to. No. And that's what I'm telling you. He didn't have to, but you know he had. You know he got the potential to.
Y'all saying them teams ain't even, but if I promise you, we already did a part and I pulled up all the stuff and showed where they was even. Draymond is not a scorer. Klay Thompson didn't even average 20 points a game that season.
He didn't have to. Man, but we know he can.
He go off in the series. So I can see it. This is what I'm saying.
That's the problem with what y'all saying. You know he could go off in a series that he didn't have to.
Hold on. If they were so much better, why the Cavaliers won a game? They won a game in that.
Man,
game,
look, the only
go
thing
to game one and they were scoring.
They got swept too.
The only thing that difference, only thing that different between the Cavs and the Warriors back then was the Warrior bench, bro.
Yep, that's it.
Warrior had a better bench now, way better bench than Cavs had. But the Cavs still had to go.
Man, the Cavaliers. Listen to what y'all saying. Man, the Cavaliers and the Warriors went 7 games with the 73-9 Warriors. Right? The Cavaliers went 7 games with them.
Why you keep saying? Hold on.
The next year, they added Kevin Durant. The lead scoring leader. They put that on their team. Didn't lose nothing. And y'all saying it's even. How?
Man, the league gave what's name that championship anyway, so ain't no big deal, bro. The league gave y'all that championship in 2016.
Thank you, Jared. What Jared said. Just because Klay Thompson didn't average 20 points, don't mean he couldn't. Because you seen him average 20 points in 2016. Klay Thompson led all scorers.
Stop bringing up that stat. Stop bringing
in
up
the playoffs.
No, stop bringing up that 2016 crap because he didn't show up in Game 7. I'm finna answer both of y'all. You and Derek. I got the stats right here. Kevin Durant averaged 35 in that series. He had 35. Steph Curry 26, Klay Thompson 16, Draymond 11. Now you go down here. You got LeBron James with 33, Kyrie Irving averaged 29, Kevin Love 16, and J.R. Smith 12. Man, come on, bro. Come on. That's even. One just got outplayed. Come on, man. No, bro.
No, because you go to see, if you go the year before that, you see Klay Thompson average more than that. And you know he can average more than that. He didn't even have to.
Bro, listen, let me see what I'm saying. Andre Iguodala had 8, Sean Livingston with 6, David Wilson with 4, Zaza Pachulia with 3. Then you go to their bench, Richard Jefferson gave him 5. Tristan Thompson gave him 5, Kyle Korver gave him 4, and Iman Shumpert gave him 3. They didn't show up. But Klay Thompson didn't go off any game in that series and in the next series the year before either. So I don't want to hear if he could have did. He didn't do it. The stats don't lie. He didn't do it. Don't matter.
Wait a minute. The year before, what you saying Klay Thompson didn't do?
We talking about what Jay said. If he didn't do it, don't mean he can't. But he didn't though. Facts is a fact. He didn't go off for none in that series the first year, and he didn't go out the second year. Hell, him and Klay. Hold on, him and Klay. Steph and Klay had together in Game 3 when KD won that big for him. You know how many points he had? You know how many points they had together combined? 21, 10 and 11. Klay and Steph. And 27.
But that's what y'all missing out on. That's what y'all missing out on. You know what Klay can do because of the year before. Man, he had more points than everybody in the whole playoffs.
Hey, Ray.
So you know what he can do.
Ray, you gotta.
You know what he can do. He did not have to. He did not have to do more.
You gotta let that go because at the end of the day, you talking about he had the most points. When he got to the last series, it was the finals. In Game 6 and 7, he was a no-show. I don't want to hear nothing about a player on the biggest game one of the biggest games of your career because all finals is big games. You didn't show up when they needed you in game.
Hey, nobody in the world but you blame Klay Thompson for Game 7. Mr. Allen don't even blame. Hey, do you listen, Mr. Allen? Do you blame Klay Thompson for Game 7? For the Warriors losing to Cavs?
How he don't get the blame too? Ain't he a splash brother?
Exactly. Nobody blame him but you.
No, is he a splash brother or not? Was he a co-star?
Y'all had a bad game.
But I'm saying,
yeah, he is. But nobody blame him but you because it ain't like listen, you totally glazing over that Steph Curry went behind the back turnover. Behind the back turnover. Then he had 2 turnovers crucial at the end of the game. 3 wide open shots. He missed all of them.
I'm finna answer Jerry, because what you're saying is you trying to put it all on Steph. If you said Clay was the best 3-and-D of all time, he was a co-star. Before Durant came over there, it was Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. They both supposed to be stars. So you gonna get some blame if you is a star and you didn't show up.
He was number 3 for them when KD got done. It was KD, Steph, and then it was on color. They were the third.
Bro, I'm talking about 2016 that you keep running to. He a co-star with Steph.
Nobody blames him. Nobody blames him for that. Nobody blames him for that.
Listen, he gets some of the blame too because he's a star too. He was an all-star and all-NBA. Man, come on, right? I'm just keeping it real.
To be honest with you, nobody really blames Steph either. Okay. But Steph made a lot of turnovers in the game, and he missed some wide open shots.
I didn't say he didn't. All I said is Steph not gonna get all the blame because he's got a co-star too. The Splash Brothers.
Man, look here.
Points and 30 dribbles and all that shit. He had him. He ain't do nothing. But
I want
60 points.
What up?
All right, so look.
All right.
So Ray saying that, I'm gonna say this and I'm gone. Ray said that KD coming to the Warriors made the Cavs a better team, right?
Yeah.
Now when Jordan played against the Suns, they get the Supersonics.
Yep.
Both of them had better team than the Bulls. Both of them had better team than the Bulls.
Here. Come on, man. Y'all been talking. Y'all been talking.
I told you that.
Y'all been talking. The Suns was not better than the Bulls. Y'all
yes,
been
they
talking.
They had home court advantage, bro.
Yeah, they was.
No, they wasn't. The Suns was not better than the Bulls.
Yes, they were.
You had slow feet, Dan Morley, Gordon, Michael Jordan. Nobody can guard Scottie Pippen. You got. I mean, you had KJ and Barkley, but man, come on, they was not better than the Bulls, man. The Bulls was better than the Suns.
Man,
come on, man.
Name me 3 motherfuckers on that Bulls bench.
Stacey King, Scott Williams, trash.
Craig Hodges. Paxton started, I think.
He wasn't there. He said the bench.
Who?
Hodges wasn't there no more.
Who is Carson? I said Craig Hodges.
He went down.
He went down. They third. What we call him?
You on 1-1 with them?
Well, Paxton didn't start, did he? No, Paxton didn't start. Yeah, they were better than Come on, the Bulls were better than the Suns.
No, hell no. The Bulls were better than them or the Seattle Supersonics. Jordan just outplayed Barkley. Jordan outplayed Barkley. He outscored him.
And y'all played.
And you said the Bulls wasn't better than the Supersonics?
Huh?
Nope.
Man, y'all tripping. Every time the Bulls played the Supersonics or the Suns or anybody in the playoffs, they was the favorite. Not even a big favorite. Not even a little favorite. They were the favorite. Vegas had them to win every game and they won.
Who?
Bulls been in Trailblazers. For real.
Yeah.
Man, y'all really trying to hype up their competition when y'all know that their competition was not as good.
No, the Bakers were better than the Bulls, bro. For real.
So you saying hold on. So y'all saying the Suns guards were supposed to be able to contain Michael Jordan. Dan Morley.
KJ Martin. They couldn't guard
Kevin Johnson.
They couldn't guard Kevin Johnson. But Charles Barkley had monster games, but Jordan outplayed the other superstar every game.
That was his first year there too.
Hold on. And I want to say like what Jerry said when he said both of them 9 and 21, and it could get ugly. But that year, Kyrie wasn't there. KD outplayed LeBron. He scored 43 points, 15 for 23, 6 for 9 from 3, and had 13 rebounds. LeBron had 33. Kevin Love chipped in with 20. He got 15 from right in the hood. He outplayed LeBron. And that's how they won. That's why I said that shit was even, but that shit was even. He just didn't outplay him.
No, man.
Yeah.
Listen, the only thing I agree with you is you saying that KD is the only thing I agree with you. What you saying is KD outplayed LeBron.
You did.
But LeBron had to do more than KD had to do.
Why he
like
did?
KD had more help.
But no. That first year he had Kyrie and Kevin Love. He had help. That's enough.
You gotta look at it like this. You gotta look at it like this.
Bro,
you gotta look at it like this. You gotta look at it like this. Say Klay Thompson. You say Klay Thompson gotta go Kyrie Irving, right? But then on the other end, they're expecting Klay to give them some offense, right?
Why?
So he guarding Kyrie, then he got to play offense. I mean, get some offense on the other end. You know, when you add KD, they just then they can just say, "Hey, don't even score. Just guard Kyrie. Just guard Kyrie. You ain't got to score. We gonna go to KD for that.
Kyrie averaged 29.
That right there give. 29. It don't matter. That give Klay more leeway to just focus in on Kyrie. When you got say you got LeBron James having to guard KD. He got to guard KD. Okay, so he got to guard KD. Yeah. Then he got to be offense on the other end. That takes a toll. That takes a toll. But let's say he had. Let's say. Hold on. Let me finish. Let's say LeBron had somebody like Paul George join his team after they won or after they whatever. Now you got Paul George that can guard KD. Now you got LeBron James for more offense and to have more energy. That's what KD had. That's what the Warriors had. When they added KD, they didn't have to do as much.
Oh my, Ray.
Steph ain't have to do as much. Clay ain't have to do as much. It helped them.
Listen, Mr.
Holla at y'all, man.
Listen, I'm gonna say that you can go listen. Kyrie averaged 29 in that damn finals with KD playing against KD now. I don't want to hear that. KD outplayed LeBron in all the games except for one. He was the better player on the floor. The next year, when in game 3, when he scored a 43, LeBron only scored 33 points. KD didn't won by 8. Kevin Love gave him 20. Kevin Durant outplayed LeBron, bro. He outplayed him. Sometimes that happened. Charles Barkley got outplayed when they lost to Jordan. The Supersonics. The Supersonics was the better team, but Gary Payton was still hurt. He was still hurt with that calf.
They were the better team. You said they're the better team, but you said they're the better team.
That was the better team. Supersonics.
But you said better team, but Gary Payton was hurt.
Yeah, he was. His calf.
So you saying without him being hurt, you felt like the Sonics had a better chance.
He would have started off on Jordan. Because remember he didn't guard Jordan in the first few
game 3.
Yeah. And then they put Scotty on him to wear him down. He already was hurt. He had said that on Jeff T in the podcast. I just watched that the other day.
I don't care what Gary Payton say. They wouldn't beat the Bulls.
And then who could stop Sean Kemp? Sean Kemp had a field day. They were the better team.
I don't care what Sean Kemp, Gary Payton, none of them say. They wouldn't beat the Bulls.
No, I'm saying you making our point because Michael Jordan. It's Michael Jordan.
Dennis Rodman can guard Sean Kemp. What are we talking about?
He didn't. They run around grabbing each other booty and all that stuff like that. He's not getting off on Dennis Rodman. He might score some, but he's not getting off on him. You're right. He got off on him.
Not enough though.
Yeah.
Not enough though.
It take 5, bro. It take a team.
Let me tell you something that okay. If y'all saying that the Bulls better than the Sonics and all this other stuff, if you take Dennis Rodman off of the Bulls and they play the Sonics, then yeah, I agree with y'all. But with Dennis Rodman on them, no, they not better than the Bulls. No.
Why they not?
And with Horace Grant on the Bulls, when in '93 they play the Suns, you take Horace Grant off, yeah, then I say the Suns better than them. But no.
Hey, Sean Kemp averaged 23 and 10 in that series, right?
I don't care.
What do you mean he got off on what's the name? Come on,
he scored enough. He didn't score enough.
It takes a team.
Like, hey, look. Let me tell you something. If you go back and look at the people who led in rebounds, look at Horace Grant, and then look at Dennis Rodman, And you look at 94. You look at 94 Bulls and 95 Bulls when they didn't have no Horace Grant or no Dennis Rodman. When they were losing, guess what Jordan said? Hey, we need to go get Dennis Rodman.
Hey,
we need some rebounds.
Mr. Allen, I'm gonna ask Mr. Allen. Listen, I'm finna ask Mr. Allen this, and we gonna close the show with this. I'm gonna ask, and this for you, Ray. Tell me who on their bench, who was on the 96 Bulls team bench.
Kukoc was on there.
Kukoc, who else?
And somebody that y'all cut was supposed to be on the bench. You supposed to have Kukoc on the bench.
But I'm saying, Brandy Brown, Bill Winnington, Judd Bushler, John Sally,
Peter Cash.
Detroit Pistons champion.
Yep.
2 times.
Well, we gonna call it a night here. We're gonna be back after we're gonna be back Friday. So we can talk about game 1 of this OKC series and debate a little more. We'll do another start bench cut on these centers and stuff.
You'd have made me change my whole thing. In there, the Pacers at 6.
That's a bit. Okay.
You and Mr. Allen.
Okay.
You and Mr. Allen to make you change.
Mr. Allen going with the Pacers. He got the Pacers at 7.
That's what I'm saying. Pacers at 6 now.
Yeah.
He got Pacers at 7. I got Pacers at 6 now.
Okay, see him.
Man, you crazy. You crazy.
Gentlemen,
man, you crazy. You ain't drunk. You sure you ain't drank nothing today?
Gentlemen sweep at the most. Hey, let me put the comment. Hold on, let me put the comment up my boy had left for. Cause you had forgot. Right?
Man, I seen that bull. You can't believe whatever he talking about sweep.
Yeah, my boy.
Sweep. Clip this then. Clip the sweep that you finna put up there. Cause y'all wrong. Ain't no way.
What?
Ain't no way. Ain't no sweep going on. Either way. Neither team getting no sweep.
All right, boy. We finna get ready to get out of two. Okay, see info. There you go. What he say? Here it is right there. Tough folks.
You see, he say tough photo. Yeah, you see, he say tough photo.
Yeah.
You know what that means?
I'm cool with that.
Six. 6.
We appreciate everybody that tuned out tonight. We have some people watching the show. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And y'all got anything to say before we get out of here?
Y'all be easy, man. Y'all be safe out there.
Y'all definitely.
I got Pacers in 6 because you done ran down the whole teams, and I picked more Pacers than I picked OKC in their matchup. So it come down to coaching now. That's all I gotta say. So when we come back, Thunder probably gonna win that first game, but OKC gotta get the second one. But yeah. So we come back Friday.
Yep.
You know, me and Mr. Allen gonna be back on that Pacers train. So
all right, that's a bit. All right. We appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight. OKC and 4 we out.
All right.